I'm making this quick video to address Civilization 7 and why I will not be making guides on it for the foreseeable future. Because if I don't, people will be confused, as this channel has become more than just a footnote in the Civilization community and is now at a major crossroads for the future with the release of this game. First off, yes, 2K and Firaxis did give me Civ 7 for free. Yes, they did pay me to drive all the way to the Redwoods to help promote the game, which was very fun, and I did enjoy getting to make that video. And now that I finally have access and I've had it for a couple weeks and I've gotten 100 hours in, I've been playing it, and don't get me wrong, it is very fun, I am enjoying it, but I don't think I'll be making my typical Ridic Acidic guides on it for a while. This is for multiple reasons, which is why I'm even bothering to make this video in the first place, just so we're all on the same page. First off, the game is just incomplete. A lot of features are broken. Ursa Ryan brought a lot of this to my attention with things like city connections, specialists, and other things not working as intended. In fact, when the game came out in the modern age, ports were not connecting rail stations over water, making it very hard to get an economic victory, which was very frustrating as the era before encourages you to settle cities in distant lands over water, so it felt like a bit of a rug pull to make it impossible to get the economic victory if you went for this. But the dev team is working to patch these sorts of issues, like the ports, which did get patched. And on top of this, the Civilopedia is very bare bones. Anyone watching both CS would be aware that he pointed out that the game does not tell you what settling on fresh water does, and he only learned that it gives you 5 happiness by literally asking a designer on the game. And then there's the fact that a lot of tooltips and lenses are just kind of missing. Sometimes I'll be losing influence points or happiness, and I will genuinely have no idea why this is, and the game will just not tell you how or why any of your yields are the way they are. And it's also quite hard to read the map without closely inspecting every little detail due to a lack of lenses. These are things vanilla Civ 6 did pretty well even without UI and quality of life mods. So while I do understand the game enough to play and win without too many headaches, it's all a surface level understanding, and I can't write guides with that kind of knowledge. I need to be able to thoroughly understand the mechanics of this game, because my videos take a lot of time if you've seen them. I should not have to bother devs with questions that the game or Civilopedia should be able to answer on their own, as the knowledge of my videos isn't pulled out of my ass. It has to come from somewhere, and if I can't find it, then there is a very big problem. Now, my next reason for sticking to Civ 6 for now is knowing your audience. Being someone who makes very easy to understand guides and basic themes in the game like amenities, trade routes, or governors, I tend to have a much more casual audience than a lot of other people. At least this is the vibe I get from my audience. Instead of super fans that pre-ordered the game, I'm sure most of you are already turned away by the high price tag, and even more so by the mixed reviews both on Steam and from other YouTubers. In fact, I even did a poll on YouTube to ask if you guys would rather me still talk about Civ 6 or move on to Civ 7, and there was a very clear winner here. So trust me, I am listening to you guys. Your voices do matter here. Suffice to say, between the controversial state of the game, the lack of information, and the game still being updated, meaning any videos I do make would go stale in a week after spending probably a month on them, this is overall not a good environment for me to sink my time and energy into making videos. Until the storm settles and Firaxis is able to make their product worth their asking price that I'm able to dissect and become able to thoroughly explain, I will be sticking to Civ 6 guides. Do not worry. The many content creators of the community may have moved on to the next big thing, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to stick around with the people that have come to love my content, and if you were looking forward to me covering Civ 7 and explaining it, then I'm really sorry to let you down. I was looking forward to it as well, but given how split the community is on this, I have to make a decision on where I'm directing my energy into this channel in the meantime. Trust me, there will be Civ 7 content on this channel someday, but that day is probably not anywhere soon. I'm Ridic Acidic, and hopefully someday we'll all be able to move on to the next era together.